Okay, so here I have the Fabrikator mini printer, or also known as the Tinyboy. And so far I'm really impressed. It makes really good prints and it's a cheap printer. The size is kind of an issue, and I'm actually wanting to print 8 centimeters times 8 centimeters, basically, like the biggest it will do. But I'm kind of finding a few problems. It doesn't actually have that much travel. It has like maybe 70 millimeters travel. So what I actually tried to do initially, I noticed the y-axis. This was actually coming and hitting here, I thought. So I actually cut that off. That didn't make a difference because there's a cable tie there. I'm thinking maybe that cable tie could be relocated. I'm not sure at this point, but that could help things. The other thing is, this cable tie here I've actually changed. It was the other way around, so like, you know, the bit that comes out, that was facing the bottom, but the fan would actually come and hit against the bottom of that cable tie every time it got to the end. So that was a bit of a problem, and Hobby King obviously realised this because in one of their videos they kind of subtly suggest, well, they don't say it's an issue, basically. They basically say, you know, watch out for your fan because it can rotate. I don't know, I'd say that's kind of a design flaw. Anyway, so now I've discovered that when you home all the accesses, this could actually go further that way. I've tried to bend the micro switch a little bit, and it's helped a little bit, and then I've tried to rotate this so the nut is flat, and you know, I got maybe an extra 0.5 millimeter out of that, but I've just realised if I take that nut off, that's actually going to get me the rest of the way. It's going to home it right to the very corner. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be really close to the corner, but I don't care. I want to get the whole, you know, the whole print bed size. Should be fine. The other thing I've noticed is it actually will try and print the skirts outside the print area, which is kind of weird. That's probably more of a problem with Repetier Host, or a setting that can be changed in Repetier Host. So yeah, that's a few ideas. Oh, the other thing is I've noticed it's really hard to actually work, you know, get access to everything, but you can just take these screws off the front and pop off this panel, and the printer doesn't fall apart, which is good. So you can do that, and as long as you're careful, you can actually, you know, play around in there and then screw it back on. So yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I've taken that nut off the end, and I will home it for you. And that is pretty much perfect, to be honest. And as you heard, there's no, you know, it doesn't jam up or anything, so yeah, that's awesome. And I thought I'd just show you, this was the second print that I did. It's an owl, which is 40% size, and which is actually really small. And it came out really well. Like, that's the second print I did. Now, I didn't have to really do anything to the printer. I just kind of hit print and that came out. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed. Oh yeah, and, I ran out of black and just fed in some green. Like, I just, you know, saw it ending and just fed in the green as it was ending, and yeah, surprised that, you know, it doesn't get jammed up in here, having a broken piece of PLA, so that's awesome. The only thing that's kind of a downside is that unless you've got a spool holder, this gets jammed up every couple of prints, or just, yeah, you got to kind of basically cut it and put it back in, because the way it unravels, it twists it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make myself a spool holder. But yeah, no, it's a good printer though. Just remembered another change which I kind of had to do. That micro switch down there, I believe it's the X-axis. I had to bend it like, you know, like a Z, I guess. because the bed was moving much too far this way, and the extruder was actually going off the edge a little bit. And how I've bent it, when it's fully homed, it's pretty much perfectly in the right position now. And as you can see, it's printing actually really well, considering that's not a heated bed, that's just masking tape. Yeah,